Welcome to the OpenExO Experience. This is the crowning event. What is it, number 3 now? End of September crowning event. Yes, number 3. We've got some winners that are repeats. We got some new people on the leaderboard, so really excited to get started. Let's go to the next slide. And here's our numbers. 504 registered players. We beat 500. Yay! And 19,000 actions taken, 215,000 minutes played, 712 badges earned. We have to figure out what to do with those badges. We've got some things up our sleeves. I've got something coming up. I'll tell you at the end of this presentation. 121 bugs and 1,482 quests completed. So this is a lot of people going to the OpenExO platform and learning how to put this into action. So here's our users. 48 users have gone through the orientation. 146 users in the free tier, 109 in the basic, 58 in premium, and 44 in pro. This is an expected dilution because there's money involved in upgrading to those tiers, but we do have 30-day free trials in each tier, so you get a taste. And so for the sake of the crowning event and getting on the leaderboard, here's the secret. You come in on your 30-day trial and you fill out the next level, and then you can get a 30-day trial to the next one. And this is how you get to the top of the leaderboard. Little secret. Next slide, please. And we've got some new people on the free tier. We've got Jeff Frost. Is he here in the audience by chance? Yay, Jeff. Welcome. And Lana. I'm wondering if NL means Netherlands. Maybe. Just a guess. Anyway, 2 new people on the free tier. Welcome. Hopefully they came in from some other form of our promotion or any of the promotions that I keep seeing. Katrina, is she trying to get in, or Jason? What's up with her?
I'm trying to let her in.
Okay, it's popping up. Katrina. Anyway, next slide. So congratulations. Tiago, you're number 1 in basic. Woohoo! Welcome, number 1 in basic. And we've got Mike and Eric as a 2nd and 3rd runner-up in the basic platform. I'll give you your winnings at the end of these announcements. So congratulations, Tiago, you're here. I don't know if Mike and Eric are, but congratulations. Next slide. Premium, Jose on top again. He's our VIP. And Kyuchu, he's special. He came in one of our previous versions of the game, and he kind of hacked our system. It was gracious enough to let us learn from that. He was really good. It's like, wow. And then we've got Priya here. Thank you. Welcome. Is she here? Anyway, welcome to the top 3 premiums. And next slide. Pro, Sasha. We've got our Sasha in the room. Congratulations, number 1, Captain Smith. You're on the leaderboard again, 3rd time in a row. You're on the leaderboard. Good job. And Stefano, welcome. Always on top. Stefano is one of our most competitive people, so he beat out Michael again. Don't tell him. Anyway, welcome and happy top of the leaderboard. So the congratulations are that you get an NFT from the ExO Heroes collection. That collection is coming out later in the year, but you will have vouchers that will give you each of these, and they're random. They're randomly chosen. You don't get to choose yours in this particular case. But what we're adding to that, because we don't have the instant gratification of having the NFT to use right now, we're giving you an extra vote. And what we're doing is voting on different initiatives within the ExO Angel environment. And we've got a couple of things coming up. Maybe I'll talk about that probably at the end. And then that's where your vote will come in. So you guys will get a vote plus an NFT and special accolades. We'll give you some social media promotion, a little bit of love throughout the community, also in Discord. Thanks so much. And it's reset time. We're at the end of the leaderboard. Your experience points will be reset to 0. And take it away, Fabrizio.
Yeah, no, so thank you, Nikki. Welcome to anyone. Yeah, as Nikki said, I mean, it's time to reset. So basically, before the end of the day, you will see your point going to 0 again, but we will move your point. So you will go to your profile, you will see 2 sections. One is the current point, so the monthly point, and the other one will be your, how can I call it? Your luggage of XP, so what you earned so far. So we will not throw anything away. You will keep all your cards or your superpower, etc. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, and so as you know, we launched the boss fight last month. So this is the first month, and we already have some data. The boss will show up basically random during the week. So for example, it will be available again in 12, 14 hours now. So far 30 players joined the arena, only 11 of them won. One means reply correctly to the 2 questions, but as you know, at the end you have the opportunity to regain your XP. So far, 2 of the 3 bosses were defeated and 1 boss escaped. So not so bad, let's say. We have 1/3 of success so far. The good part is that with 2 boss wasted means that 66% of the time the XP you bet, you will get back. In the other case, okay, maybe you have to invite more people to join your fight. That's it. And yeah.
Do you want to talk about a little bit on the gamification side, why the boss fight is a little bit harder than the rest? This is sort of a strategy.
Yeah, I mean, usually the technique is called, we call it boss arena because someone didn't like the word fight, but that's the name of the technique. It's a game technique called boss fight. So obviously, if you don't like it, you can write to different people that generate the name for technique and talk with them. But the reason why it's called boss fight is because in every game, at the end of some level, you will have what we call the end level boss or the end game boss. It's basically where you prove all your knowledge, what you did during the game, and then you will fight the Uber. And most games is called Uber boss. What does it mean? It means that you should progress. You should evolve your character. You should evolve your player, or obviously your knowledge in our case, at the level that you know everything and you are ready to face the ultimate challenge. This is what we call Uber boss or boss fight. Awesome. And it's in every game. Every game you play, you usually have this kind of strategy. It could be an RPG, it could be an FPS, doesn't matter. You will always find the boss fight.
Awesome, thank you.
For example, in Classcraft, the gamification example of students' path, exams are the boss fight.
That's awesome. Thank you. We should probably have little video outtakes of you guys playing these games to kind of show the example. Because it's stuff I can't do on my own. All right. Next slide. All right, so the ExO Angels have a Genesis NFT. We basically did this as a fundraising effort and then kind of fell flat on our face. So we're trying to make lemonade out of lemons. And this NFT will be something that you have a voting right on certain initiatives that we bring into the pool. And maybe this is where I'll talk about what we plan to do. We've got sort of an invitation. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate you being here. So we've got the invitation from the community to start to explore the Web3 space. So if you want to go to the next slide, even though it's not as pretty, it gives you some of the reason behind our doing an NFT. We're trying to move toward a decentralized collective kind of environment, trying to practice walking the talk before it's ready to be there in mainstream. Next slide. These are some of the benefits. Oops, be part of the community. I guess I'm supposed to be talking about the why. I wish I had Deb's paragraph to read. Anyway, it was really good. If when she gets on, maybe we'll have her post that in the chat. So here are some of the benefits for having the NFT. And basically it's giving us the opportunity to practice walking the talk. We did have a session with Ren, who built out a little platform in the Vatum platform. And so we met in there and we decided what we're going to do is try to build out in one of the Web3 environments that's a little more friendly, that's a little more accessible, and maybe do some initial meetups, maybe just a little, Web3 conversation. We've talked about doing a Web3 course. We've talked about just having a place to meet and greet. We've talked about just what we want to do with this Web3 environment, with the NFTs, and maybe what we could do with the XPs and the ExOs that we're earning through these different seasons of the game, because we've been talking about it, but we haven't really decided anything. So those of you that have NFTs on either the ExO Heroes side or the ExO Angels side, I'd love to have you join us in these groups. We'll probably meet in the Web3 environment just because that's the overarching theme, and just have some communication and decide where to go with it. This is a group and community effort. We don't get to decide top down on what happens. It's more like, what do you want and what can we do with you and for you? And Deb put something in chat. Oh, and here's where to go. Oh, can somebody share the link? It's exoangels.com/games.dev, I believe, or -dev, not the slash, it's the dash. Or if somebody could click through that link and share it in the chat, that would be helpful. And Deb is here. Do you have your poem, your little 2-paragraph thing? Ah, there it is. It's in the chat. Do you want to read it for us, Deb? Deb authored this beautiful story for us.
Thank you, Nikki. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
So here we go. Whenever we encounter someone who extends a helping hand and guides us through challenging times, we often refer to them as an angel. This is precisely why ExO Angels was established, to provide support during tough times, assist in creating a sustainable business, explore unimagined alternatives, help you stand out in the business world, refine your pitch, strategize for better outcomes, connect with your investors for business growth, design exceptional business models, and importantly, foster exponential growth. ExO Angels is a repository of diverse talents, each member hailing from unique backgrounds and corners of the globe. We come together with a shared purpose to empower individuals, businesses, and teams in harnessing their latent talents to construct a brighter world. We firmly believe that by enhancing individual potential, we can enhance the functionality of businesses, ultimately contributing to an improved quality of life on our planet.
Thank you. I just love that. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy. All right. So you see, you hear some of our purpose, and as the ExO Angels, we're kind of interested in hearing from you on what's next. You know, we've got another season of the game that's probably coming up, and we want to figure out what to do with that to make it beneficial to all of us. We've got players who are in there learning the ExO platform, learning the book, learning the attributes, applying it to our businesses. What can we do? What else can we do to enhance your quality of life in the membership? And then where can we take it to another level? And so that's what I'm suggesting we try to do with the NFT holders in this subgroup, sub-team, whatever you want to call it, where we talk about what does Web3 have for us and where can we implement it today in our lives, and then where can we plan and structure the way or the path to get there for what the future might hold. So if we go to the next slide, we will open it to live Q&A. Anybody that wants to jump in, feel free. My suggestion is that we take this, Web3 meetup, let's call it a meetup. That way it's casual, but those of us that have NFTs can kind of vote in. Anybody can join, but the votes come from the people who hold the NFTs. Just because they earned it, they've shown initiative to be in the game and come to win, as well as come to contribute and invest in the ExO Angels themselves. So you become an angel by sake of being a part of that. So anybody have any questions you want to open to the crowd? We are open. Just so you know, last time we had some questions about the wallet, and we've taken care of that, at least for one of the people that's been stuck. I haven't heard from Ren yet, but Jose said he got in. So the instructions are in the Discord channel under the public access for Exos tokens, exos.-tokens in the Discord channel. So anybody have any questions about that or anything else?
I have one question. I was trying to finalize the orientation, okay? And
Yes.
the last activity, I was not able to conclude because there is a bug on the activity. So if there is anything that can be done to solve that and conclude that,
Okay.
would be good.
Did you submit a bug report? There is a place to do that. You did.
I
Okay.
sent a bug report and I sent screenshots of the activity that you don't have like the final button to finish it. So
Okay.
it's show pending all the time.
Okay. So Sasha, I think, has an answer.
Yes, and I have already answered Thiago.
Okay.
Even Fabrice answered Thiago. So
Beautiful.
Thiago, once again, we will take care about this bug from our side. So just don't worry about this. Everything will be all right.
Awesome. So you just need to go back into the game and you should be ready and able to take that course. And Daniel, Katrina, can you share the link to the game? It's in the ExO Experience, and it's the very first level of the game. So you just click on the very first course, go to courses, and click on your first one, and you'll get yourself through that.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And that's hopefully going to take you to where it answers some of the questions that come up from the welcome calls, the networking calls. People come in for the first time and they get to the OpenExO platform and it's like, there are so many things to choose from. What do I do? And so this orientation is a masterful way to say, here's step by step. Take step 1, take step 2. And by the end of it, you're an expert. You can navigate that platform. All right. So thank you, Katrina, for putting that in. Any other questions about the game, about the ExO Angels, about where we want to go with all this? Captain Smith, you wrote an article about this. How are we doing? I actually have it's a, what is it? Not a manifesto. What do you call it? A charter. I'm in the beginning phases of writing a charter for a post-monetization civilization. So Captain Smith, you need to be on that. But this is basically thinking forward. We're thinking like a decade in the future. What does it look like when we go to decentralized finance, decentralized governance, decentralized all of it, distributed networks where we can use our XP points, where we can use our Exos tokens, where we can use, a myriad of other things from like-minded people and collect those in a pool so that we can coexist. It's not necessarily building a community from scratch. It's more like leveraging the assets of everybody else's and taking it to another level for ourselves. Any thoughts, comments?
So Nikki, you were talking about a meeting in Web3 Vatum or whatever you're talking about, but you said we're going to move it to a different.
Well, I think Ren's going to advise based on his experience in Vatum. He's going to advise where to go because we looked at 3 platforms when we met. So,
yes, and so just to make sure that everybody here knows what Nikki's talking about is like a multiverse, a multiverse platform. So it may not be Vatum, but it might be like Frame.io or something like that, or a different one.
Spatial.io.
Yeah. So Ren is investigating all of that.
Yeah. And so he's a 3D modeler, and so he can build these things pretty easily. And so he's just practicing. He did one in Vatum, which I told him, I said, if I would have seen that template, I would have chosen that one because all the other templates were like, we have to customize to make it look good. And so it's like his was like beautiful. And there was like a sleeping dragon and there was a garden and there was this whole metaverse. It was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to play in that realm. So Hans, I was asking you, what do you think in terms of the decentralized space?
Oh, sorry, I got a phone. So
gotcha.
So
I figured.
So I just jumped back in now, but I'm totally excited if there's. I had it was on the AI working group a short period of time now.
Yes,
it's always fascinating to get that. It's a different experience when talking like this. I mean, this is great, but it's fun with a little 3D, and it opens up some possibilities.
Well, it gets feet wet. Yeah. It's like for me, I have a hard time because it's like moving around in there and then trying to fly, and whether I know I'm flying or not, I never can tell. It's like crazy because it's like I feel so new. I'm such a newbie in the environment, but I see it as the future. And so I really want to, practice and just be there in my vulnerability as a beginner or as somebody who doesn't play games that well. But I see the future and I see that it's coming. And so I want to test the waters and get my feet wet. So anybody else? Yeah, Stefano, you missed it. Yeah, Hans beat you. How did you let that happen? On the leaderboard we're talking about. Yeah.
Getting accustomed.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Well, it's okay.
Well, you have a new, competitor. 'Cause
I didn't
Michael's
see
on his,
Michael in the leader.
yeah, Michael's on his
Was
walk
Michael
across
in the
Scotland.
leaderboard?
Yeah,
Yeah, just underneath me. Yeah.
yep, he's next
Okay,
in
fine.
line.
Sorry about that.
I actually had to push back one of his approvals. So that was funny. It was like, oh, we got it wrong. You can't answer with just one word. So we had to redo one of the challenges.
He was expecting the boss fight, I believe.
Oh,
But,
okay. Well, that'll happen in 14 days.
Yeah, he could have changed
Yeah.
changed something. Not everything, but
Awesome. Any other thoughts? Any other questions? Anything goes. This is like an AMA. Ask me anything is what that means, just in case.
Yeah. The NFTs you were referring to?
Yes.
That's is that this cards that, or is it something?
We have two different types. Okay. So the NFT that is the ExO Heroes comes from the OpenExO mission to make everybody into a hero. So those are the characters some of us chose within the game. They're the characters that are going to be helping with the education through the platform. As an NFT, we're going to have collectibles and have a series of NFTs that are used to either upgrade to platforms, to gain entry into pro level masterminds, or to get other special incentives down the road. So we're giving those away at each of our crowning events to the top 3 of each leaderboard, which there are 4 leaderboards: free, basic, premium, and pro. And so 12 people get an NFT at the end of each month, and then they can collect those. And then in the future, you'll be able to turn those in for added value, access to things. The other NFT is the ExO Angels NFT, which is an $11.11 investment to an NFT that gives you voting rights to what our next initiatives are going to be. So whether we go to this Web3 environment, whether we choose a platform, there was one that was brought to the table this week, a group book. We're going to co-author a group book, and that kind of got voted down. So it's like, okay, that's not going to happen within the community. There's enough objection to how we were structuring it. So it's like, that's all right. Toss that one out. We'll put something else back on the table. And anybody can bring up any topics that they want to see on the plan, whether it's on the roadmap for the game for the next season, or whether it's something we create from some other area, whether it's within the AI group, or whether it's our own thing, or anything goes. We're open. Any other questions?
Daniel has a question in the chat.
Okay.
Yes, I was unable to open the link.
Oh.
So I'm part of the OpenExO Experience.
Okay.
But I don't find how to find the orientation.
Fabrizio, do you want to do a screen share and show him?
Please, thank you.
Yes.
Just give me 1 second.
Sasha has answered. Sasha has answered also.
Okay. So you can take the text and the visual.
Different.
Because the ExO Angels, it opens very well. The other one don't.
Okay. Maybe
Let me
there's
double check. Yeah, let me double check the link. Oh God, so I don't see the issue. We can try anyway. So you don't see the page, or you can't find orientation? Sorry.
No, the page didn't open.
The link is broken. So maybe there's a misspelling in it.
Could not load network resources. This is what I received.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Is that a glide thing?
I'm inside.
Can't load network resources. Huh. I haven't seen that.
I'm trying as well to see if there's some issues.
Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. I'm trying to reload again. Thank you.
Not a big. No, not a big deal. We can try even with the internal. So let me check my. Sorry, let me share my screen.
Looks like it's loading for me.
It didn't work. Okay. Okay.
And once there, You
The
will go
courses?
to courses. Yeah.
Okay.
And you will find the free.
Ah, okay. Okay, I got it.
So I don't
Okay.
know if you can try a different browser.
No, I'm going to open the OpenExO page that I have
Okay.
to see if I can go there.
Could let him share his screen and then maybe we can look at it.
Yes.
You want
And
to share
if you
your
have
screen?
trouble with the URL, because we are redirecting from the main, we can even share the original link.
I
It's the
don't know
same
what
link.
is happening. I don't know because I have been using the page yesterday.
Okay.
So today, let me. Okay, go ahead. I will find the way to open the page.
Maybe you can find it in your history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Any other issues, questions, suggestions, rants?
Do we have recordings of these?
There are some tutorials. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
no, I
talking
was
about?
thinking about the crowning event because I
Yes.
missed part of it. Yeah, the on
Okay.
LinkedIn or
It will come. It's not a live stream, so it has to be me that posts it afterwards.
Okay.
Sometimes that's the key.
Mhm.
So we will post it and then share the link in the game as well as in the Discord channel
Great.
and wherever else we can. LinkedIn too.
You didn't miss nothing but her giving me all your points. That's it.
Nice try. Yeah, I guess we could do penalties if people are late. Yeah, that would make me vulnerable too, because we all have tech issues from time to time.
You're talking about me?
Yeah.
Because I've been late.
You talking about me? Yeah. Anything else? Anybody want to share testimonials? These are always good for little clips that we can give you some extra love in the social. We accept Bitcoin. Yes, we do. You can actually pay for the ExO Angels NFTs with ETH too. It's a little bit of a process because you have to build a wallet, etc., but it can be done. We're looking to move that to OpenSea, so it's a little easier for people that are into it.
Yeah, I can share from this month. There was the Insight author
Yes.
thing. So I started working on an article, and that became quite a fascinating story, going through the whole my former experience and some with the economy and especially like crypto or digital currencies, and then you have blockchain, which well, the thing is, I ended up at a donut festival in Oslo about the donut economy.
Yes.
Which was an interesting thing in itself because, you know, it's a crowd, you might say.
Mhm.
Learned that plowing the ground isn't the proper way any longer. Now it's best to let cattle. So yeah, now it's from not sustainability isn't good enough any longer. Now it's regenerative that is the hype word or whatever.
Yes.
You know, great stuff and very learning, and well, insightful. But yeah, I see that. Yeah, we have a lot of learning and e-learning to do in combination because and I think that as we see with the cars, even though most people have cars now, even some have self-driving cars, so some still prefer horse and carriage, and we have to be open for that kind of diversity. I think that's a positive thing. But I did get to talk, and I also met another ExO member at this, and she led a talk about AI and also blockchain came into that. And then one of my suspicions and things I registered about the Bitcoin especially, but most blockchain technology, is that because of its design, it's very energy demanding. Because you have the ledgers all over the place. So it copies itself. And yes, we're all about exponential, and hopefully 8 years from now, we'll have more than enough energy, maybe just from the sun, but that's still 8 years away. You know? and there are quite a few other issues there. And then I came to the digital currencies, or we had a discussion with afterwards with one of the panelists, and they said, you know, setting up a digital currency is really easy. You can do it so effectively, which also was my assumption. But the problem is that you have to trust one of the parties. So yeah, it's yeah, it was fascinating. So the point or the end of the story is that, yeah, I will have to be rewriting and will be working on this article a little longer because yeah, I have a lot more to. Yeah, it's a continuous learning experience and a lot of experiences.
Well, perhaps your articles can be a series to cover the learning. So you publish and then republish and update and take it to another level. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the ways. Yeah. But, I have a passion for the number 3, so
okay.
why not go there for some odd reason? I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Anybody else? Or tell a story, testimonial, anything else we can give you some love in the social media, etc.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm glad everybody reset to 0, so maybe I stand a chance of catching up this time.
Now that you're back in the saddle, right?
So, and you have to at least then finalize 1 or 2 challenges or to have something to bet on the boss fight. So you're really pushing us hard here. You know, only got 14 hours to complete the quest.
That's all part of it. And I don't know, anybody else want to chime in on how you can earn the XP to go win the boss fight? So some of us that are at the end of our tier had to go to other routes to make those XPs happen. Anybody else want to chime in on how you've earned extra XPs?
Stefano has a strategy. Come on, share with us.
Who's that?
Yourself, yeah.
Tell us your secrets.
Me.
We're talking about you.
Your strategy, yeah.
It's a stealth modality. not so stealth if you think of it, because I mean, if you look at the not the leaderboard, but which is one of the most clicked page, I think. Fabrizio should know better, but I learned that you can get XPs doing other things useful to the community, as answering to the app center when someone asks for something and posts an issue, and just answering. I think it gives you some XP. And then
this is in the suggestion box, right?
So, no, in the help center.
Help, yeah.
Okay.
In the help center.
Gotcha.
Then in the suggestion box, you can post a proposal and you get XP. I think a few hundred, something like that. And you can upvote and you get like 5 XP for every time you upvote something. You don't have to upvote just to get XPs, but I mean, I think it's clear. Yeah, I don't have to explain that. And you get some XPs when you get upvoted. So if you post a proposal, you get XPs because you posted it, and then you get XPs every time someone upvotes your proposal. So it's
so go tell your friends.
Yeah.
Invite people.
And then you get XPs when you comment on other people proposals. So there are many ways to get XPs. You don't, and then you got to post. I mean, to complete some quest at least. one a week.
And Fabrizio reminds us that the raffle is every day. You get XP every single day. Well, you don't get them every day.
That's
If you
right,
win
yeah.
the raffle that you play every day, then you can earn some XPs or Exos. Awesome.
I
And
don't
so
know.
maybe
Was it this Deb was thinking about when she said I got a strategy? Is it
I
that?
think so. I think so.
Okay. Okay.
You're just in stealth mode all the time. So we're trying to out you.
It's not so stealth because I mean everybody sees what you do, but
It's
maybe
true.
some people they just don't pay attention to other things and they just check the leaderboard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's human, I understand that, but Fabrizio and we all try to incentivize people to participate, not
Yes.
just to complete a quest
Right.
for the sake of I don't know what.
Yeah, we're not doing it just for points. The points are there for sort of that added boost of enthusiasm about going for it. But it's all about learning. It's about learning and being in this platform, which helps you in your business. That's the whole point.
I mean,
Yes.
Michael joined the game with another avatar. He upvotes himself. He's terrible. He's terrible. But, that's quite keen because I mean.
Yeah, but we learn from that.
Yeah, he
part of
onboarded
the role.
3 times. You can't know how many times he onboarded. Maybe Fabrizio could.
Fabrizio knows everything.
Yeah. He's the big brother. Just as well, he's a good guy.
Yes. Thankfully. All right.
Okay.
Anything else? We may end on time today.
No, but I must chime in with the course and the challenges. Some of them you can do quite quickly, but some of them you can work on for over a month and still don't feel that you're ready. So that is also an aspect of it all. And sometimes I think it's good just using time and letting things sink in.
Yeah, we all learn at different paces. Exactly. Exactly. And enjoy it. I mean, that's the whole point of putting in the gamification on it, so it's fun. It's not meant to stress anybody out. Unless that's fun for you. I guess there are those that have fun doing that. Tiago, any questions from you? You're the newest member of the game. How's it going for you? And do you have any questions, concerns, suggestions?
No, it's fine. I participate from the beginning, but for some reason I had 2 logins on the platform. So I probably lost all the information. I don't remember the name of the guy in South Africa. He entered the system and he eliminated my other profile.
Oh boy.
And all set. It was fun. Like I had the experience to come before and to come now and to see the evolution and how it's getting shaped. So it's good. Congratulations for the job and keep going.
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Yes, we try to iterate and get better each time, and your feedback is exactly what prompts us to do so. We could talk all day long with ourselves, but it's like that whole thing. It's like, well, we need your input. So we appreciate all the feedback.
If you will share.
Just one last comment. One thing that was fun and nice to see, I had made myself a project about 2 years ago, and I have a dev doing the project and everything. I was mad with the results and went myself in Glides and made myself the app.
There you go.
Do a blog, and it was a fun experience. And see you guys using Glides. Said, way to go. That's good.
Awesome. I love hearing that. Fabrizio, you had some words?
Tiago, if you have 2 accounts in the platform, just send Sasha your correct email. We will delete the other account. And now we also, by the way, are, let's say, talking
I
or
still have,
teaching.
because I think was deleted already. So I still have to.
You still had
I
2 in
think
the
you have-
game?
He's asking.
I think so. Let me double check. I think so. I will tell you in a minute. And Tiago, by the way, now we finally converted also Katrina to Glide.
Yeah.
She's now getting a pro in Glide.
Yeah, but there's still some things that I didn't understand, and that's why I messed up like the stats. So sorry. But now I know.
All right.
I was so, one thing that was so mad I could not finalize this final quest. But I was like for 3 days like pumping in the buttons every time in the day and send message because I really wanted to close that. That was fun.
Yeah,
too.
so
all
so
a part of
Tiago,
it.
yes, you have 2 accounts. And the last question is already done, by the way. So as Sasha wrote you, it's done. So you don't have to worry. And you have 2 accounts.
Okay, I can merge or I can delete, because one thing that I spoke with the guy from the OpenExO that I was confused, but when you guys launched the game, I thought was the same thing, was the same app, like with a app version and a platform version, and in the end he explained to me that was 2 different products. So
Yes.
probably with the OpenExO they deleted, and this one, if you can delete the other user, I can get back to you in Discord and finalize that. But
yeah, you will tell us. You will tell us what is one is the Gmail, and another one is Outlook.com.br.
The Outlook.
So the
You
one
keep
you prefer.
you keep the Outlook. That's it. Better.
Okay, I will remove the other one. Before
Great.
I will check your points, and then I will delete it.
Okay, appreciate. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you guys for the job. It was very fun and nice to participate.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're inspired to be on Glide and see the difference.
Yeah, and Tiago, let me add, you don't want the Gmail deleted.
You have a lot of points over there, I take it.
4,000.
Whoa!
14 challenge was 1,000 XP.
All right.
Good,
All right.
thank you. I'm happy.
Now you have the power. You have the power
only
to
thing
fight the boss.
Yeah, the only thing I have as a homework is to do the exos, the coins, and the NFTs. That's the one I don't have.
All right.
Oh,
We'll get
and
you
you
into
have
that.
8,000 on the other account.
Oh, a
Wow.
power player.
A power play.
Yeah.
Okay, I will fix it. Don't worry. I will write in private.
Look out,
I don't want to go
Stefano.
there.
He's coming for you.
I will write in private.
Yeah, and Nikki, I might just recap from your beginning, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
You can start with 1 tier and then get a free
Yes.
test for 30 months. And with
30
2
days.
accounts, you can do it 2 times.
Yes. 30 days. 30 days. Yes.
So
That's true,
Tiago,
actually.
maybe you need 2 or 3 accounts.
I didn't hear that.
Well,
All right.
Good strategy.
Welcome, Jonathan. Did you know you're a winner? You came to the top of the tier in one of your tiers. So welcome.
I'm always a winner.
Oh,
I have no idea what the heck I've signed up for. But I'm doing the little tests and challenges.
Very good. Very good.
So again, it's probably the other side of things, but I did the online marketing training.
Okay. Perfect.
But when you get to the end, it says next, but the button doesn't work. So I'm intrigued as to what's going on there. I put in a support request.
There you go.
But the experience and the this one, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just pressing the buttons randomly.
Well, that's what I do. And a lot of times it works. And so we make progress. And you made it to the top of the leaderboard. So congratulations to you.
Yeah.
You won an NFT, which gives you a vote on some of our initiatives. as well as some incentives down the road. So
Thank
be
you so
looking for
much.
that.
I'm really pleased to
Yeah.
be here. Sorry, I got here a bit late.
No problem. And if you have any questions or issues, feel free. This is like the Ask Me Anything course portion of the presentation. So anything you want.
Honestly, as a total newbie, yeah, what what the heck, what is it about?
Well, the initial purpose of this particular season of the game is to onboard people to the OpenExO platform. So they're moving to a Web3 presence. So there are different bells and whistles. So you get an ExO pass, you build a profile, you have different functionality, and this game takes you step by step on what you can do, and also adds some social elements and some different leveraged assets. So you can take advantage of everything.
I must admit, obviously, I recognize Captain Smith here and really, really appreciate. I'm doing a skills test for graduates, and Captain Smith has been so kind as to test the process and the funnel.
Beautiful.
So that's the only person I recognize here immediately. Really appreciate it. But the energy here is huge. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, wonderful. Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you. Anything else as we wrap this up? So Stefano says, yes, go ahead.
We should tell Jonathan that we're not just a game.
Oh, that's
we're
for sure.
More than that.
That's true. That's true. Do you want to read him our paragraph?
Again? Oh.
The ExO Angels has been brought together to bring people in the community together to do good things in the world. So Deb wrote us a couple of paragraphs. She'll read it to you.
Yeah, here I go. So, whenever we encounter someone who extends a helping hand and guides us through challenging times, we often refer to them as an angel. This is precisely why ExO Angels was established, to provide support during tough times, assist in creating a sustainable business, explore unimagined alternatives, help you stand out in the business world, refine your pitch, strategize for better outcomes, connect you with investors for business growth, design exceptional business models, and importantly, foster exponential growth. ExO Angels is a repository of diverse talents, each member hailing from unique backgrounds and corners of the globe. We come together with a shared purpose to empower individuals, businesses, and teams in harnessing their latent talents to construct a brighter world. We firmly believe that by enhancing individual potential, we can enhance the functionality of businesses, ultimately contributing to an improved quality of life on our planet.
Beautiful.
Oh, but he left.
I know, he's busy, but he'll get to watch the replay. So we've ended on the replay with our purpose and our map. And I think that's an excellent way.
It was lovely.
Yeah,
Can I suggest 2 words on this material, maybe?
Go ahead. Yes.
A proof to work community. That's something that came into my mind.
A what kind of community? Say it again.
A proof to work community, because what we are doing with the ExOs and everything for me sounds like a proof to work methodology. So we are, in the end of the day, a proof to work community that we are contributing.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Proof of work. Right. Gotcha. Thank you. That's good. Stefano. Stefano, it's proven you can charge the battery of a smartphone up to 50% just listening to the crowning event.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Big
green.
Energy.
Isn't it green?
Thanks for
That's
that.
Sustainable.
Exactly. Katrina.
I just had a question for Jonathan. Jonathan, are you what tier are you? Are you a free tier?
He's on the free tier. Yeah.
Are you calling me a cheapskate?
No. But I was just looking at Clyde, but I didn't understand how you were able to get to the marketing
No, I've made an executive decision to go for premium, especially when it was 3 years.
Oh, okay.
I'm eagerly awaiting. Are there any grown-ups here? I'm eagerly awaiting to see if there's going to be a special deal for pro. Because I'm intrigued to go through the next level training.
Yeah.
And obviously the mastermind is worth more than gold itself.
Yeah.
But
Well, now that
currently
you're in
premium.
premium, we have a code where you can get 30 days of pro for free.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, put it in the message me, please.
Yes, we will.
Yes,
It's in the game. So I think you ranked on the tier for free. So what we need to do is confirm the premium so we can upgrade you. So now you can get into the next levels.
That's the bit that really confused me, tying the ExO pass with the ExO experience.
Yeah. Yeah. We're having technical difficulties.
Oh, it wasn't just me then.
Put it that way. No.
Yay!
It's a technical thing. So now that we know, it's good. You know, when you have those kinds of things, it's good to report it so that we're aware. Because we can go to bat for you.
Yeah, I'm in an international coaching organization called Ecology, and I've got one of my colleagues there to join as well.
Okay, awesome.
Because
thank you.
He is using AI to make the video presenter for his online courses.
Okay, awesome.
And he's actually done that, and that's live now.
Wonderful. Awesome.
So
maybe he'll show us that in the experiments. Some of his submissions can be his own work.
When he's between 3 countries at the moment. So when he's settled down, he's between Portugal, Germany, and Sweden.
Wow. Okay.
Just down the road from you, Captain.
Yeah. And I might chime in there, Jonathan, that you are far from the only one being confused. They have the boss fight, which is an event every week. And for the first 3 times, I was sure there was a level 2 of the boss fight, because it said invite other players. And I got so frustrated. Nobody replied to my invites. And it was first this week that I realized that it is just one boss fight there. So it was just a big confusion for my part. Oh. So yeah, that's a confession for me, being totally confused, and it happens.
You know, Hans, if you can't beat him, confuse him.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Any last words? We're winding up. Thank you for coming. It's been a joy. Always good energy when I get feedback from all of you. We love having you in the game. Anybody else? We'll be putting out notifications for our little sub meetings and for the NFT winners, all that good stuff. Make sure your wallet is in your profile so that we can pay you, whether you earned ExOs or eventually in the NFT space. All right. That's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the wallet instruction will improve. I haven't got that far yet.
Yes, if you go to the ExOs,
I have the trust in you.
Yeah, if you go to the ExOs token channel on Discord, Najib put in a specific way to get your nodes to attach to that particular wallet. There was something going wrong, and so he put in some specific instructions.
But
I don't feel a hard rush still.
Okay.
Don't give him the seed, Hans. Don't trust him, man.
Don't give him the seed.
For the seed
No. Nobody will ever ask you for your seed. If they do, it's wrong.
No.
Yeah. All right. Thanks all. Appreciate you being here. Let's go play another season. Ciao.
Ciao, bella gente.